Taurus, this is your reading. Hi, welcome in. I'm Venusian Alchemist, an intuitive modern mystic with over a decade of experience in this game. How are you doing? How are you keeping? All that I ask is that you have discernment when receiving this timeless message from me whenever it finds you. Okay, so sit back, relax. We'll keep it short, simple, to the point with nothing but clarity and truth. This timeless message will apply to your sun and rising, so let me know in the comments what placement you're watching for. And don't forget to like the video if it resonates. Leave a comment letting me know where you're tuning in from, and consider subscribing to the channel. It's completely brand new. I'm trying to grow it, so I would appreciate your help immensely. So without further ado, I'm going to open your energy with the major arcana to see what's happening within and around you. Okay, so let's have a look. I feel very zen. As I'm tapping into your energy, I feel zen. It's the best way that I can put it. I like this. You're calm, you're reassured, you're certain about something. I like this. Okay. Well, show me Taurus energy, please. What's happening within and around them? Spirit, can you give us a pointer, please? It wouldn't be any good to just channel your energy. Okay, 2 fell out. Let me see. Oh no, just 1. The Wheel of Fortune came out. Okay, you're feeling lucky, you're feeling prosperous. Luck is on your side, but also not because it's sheer luck, but it's also because you've been diligent about something here, that the only result would have been success. It would have been success. The number 10 is significant here, okay? You're at the finish line of something. Seems to be successful. I like this. You feel like you're on top of the world. Your self-esteem is up. Your confidence is up. You could have started doing yoga as well. Maybe you feel better about your physical body. So if you were going through some sort of ailment, it seems that you've made a full recovery now and you feel like your body is responding well. So your movements are coordinated. Here for on my timer, as I said that as well. You feel grounded. Yeah, I like this. Give me one more, please. The Judgment came out. You held on to your faith here, Taurus. You held on to your faith. You held on to whatever it is that you believe in. You've completely leaned in on your faith with conviction. And for some reason, that helps you. Okay? You trusted blindly here. You trusted something, someone, or yourself blindly. And it turned out well. We went from 10 to 20. So it felt linear as well. It felt like, how can I say this? You focused on the final destination. You reaped what you sowed. You poured pure intentions into whatever this was. You also did face some karma. Okay. You did face some karma here. But it's almost as if you understood why you had to go through that. Perhaps to balance the scales. Something like this. Let's get some more context to see what this is specifically about. But that's the overall energy that I feel here. Archangel Gabriel has come through. He's the archangel of music and the arts. So perhaps you've decided to practice your spirituality or your faith through your creative talents. Or perhaps you started singing more, writing more, drawing, painting, doing something creative here. Okay, investing in that. Becoming more creative when it comes to practicing your faith. That brought you a lot of joy, fulfillment, satisfaction. And it makes you feel like you're on top of the world. Because you feel like you're not alone anymore. You don't feel like you're alone anymore. You don't have to just rely on yourself anymore to make something happen here. You figured out that working alongside your spirit team was the only option. And then as time went by, you realized that it was the best option. I hope that makes sense. Let's see. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Give us some context. Queen of Pentacles. If this is about career, you feel settled, you've mastered a skill here, you got your dream job, or you're taking the rightful steps to ensure that you are the strongest candidate, okay? If you're looking for work. If you are at work and you're happy with what you're doing or whatever, you feel even more certain now. Perhaps you feel supported by the higher-ups or something like this, okay? But also this tells me something about your mother line here. You could have made amends with your mother, or you could have just accepted the dynamic for what it was and not kill yourself over it anymore, you know? She's like this, I'm like this, I've accepted it now. There's something about acceptance here and feeling very grounded and sure about this decision that you made, whether this pertains to some sort of forgiveness or healing when it comes to your mother or the woman that raised you, or if this pertains to career. Okay. Let's see. Very grounded energy. I like it. I like it. Give me one more for the Wheel of Fortune, please. Why is it here? Give us some context. For some others, this just came through. If you've become a parent recently, and when I say recently, it could be anything from yesterday to the past 6 months, or even a year, you feel more sure of yourself now. It's almost as if you've gotten used to this whole parenthood thing. You know, you've got a routine down. You're learning more and more about your child. This is specifically for first-time parents, okay? You've learned to adapt here. You've figured something out, and now you feel like everything is working out when it needs to. So there's time to tend to your child, to the household, to all the other duties that you have, and to yourself as well. Yeah, that's what it feels like. I like it. I like it. Let's have a look. Give me one more for the Wheel of Fortune, please. If you're alive path 1, 2, or 3, I could be talking to you as well. Let's have a look. 8 of Cups. I like this. You've walked away from whatever didn't serve you in the past. You've emotionally tapped out of whatever was draining you here. Whether this was a mother figure, someone in your career, or even a relationship. A relationship where you may have felt extremely conditioned here, Taurus. You've decided to emotionally check out because it simply did not serve you. You heard your spirit team here. You felt inspired. You felt reassured to the point where you feel confident enough to turn your back onto whatever this is, which is whatever it is that wasn't serving you over the last 6 months to a year. Okay? I like this. Tell me about the Judgment, please. Why is the Judgment here? Why is the Judgment here? Also, this just came through. Hold on. I think I mentioned earlier something about you facing your karma, right? Some sort of karma here, balancing the scales, the whole thing. It could have also been the case that someone around you made you feel like you needed to carry their karma. Okay? Someone made you feel like something was entirely your fault here, that you were to blame, but that wasn't the case. It could have been this divine feminine, doesn't necessarily have to be. But this was someone that had you in a chokehold, I'll be honest. But because you've been working so closely with your higher self, your spirit team, whoever it is that you're trusted here, you've come to the realization that actually I don't need to take on someone else's karma or feel guilty for wanting to be selfish and tend to myself, to my family, to my friends, to my household, to my environment. It's okay for things to be about me now, me and whoever I care about, okay? Hence why you've come to this realization and you've decided to walk away. So yeah, it could have been the case that someone made you feel guilty about something. Also, someone could have made you feel guilty about this lucky streak that you've been having. Because there's something about luck here. Luck, chance, good fortune. Someone could have made you feel guilty about it and be like, well, if it wasn't for me, if I hadn't invested in you, something like this. That's partially true, but it's partially their effort, but also your effort. And somehow you came out on top. So I'm not saying that you took advantage of this person, but it looks like you didn't ask them specifically for their help. They did contribute, whether that was emotionally, financially, socially, whatever. And it helped you elevate. They could have made you feel guilty about this because it's like, well, now you're on top. You're forgetting about who got you there. 1-1 on my timer, as I said that. However, when this particular person helped you to elevate, to get to the place where you are now, they also had their ulterior motives. They could have been something like, well, I helped them get this job, so now the tax bracket change, their lifestyle will change. I will benefit from some of that, okay? So they had their ulterior motives as well, adapted to your reality. I could give a million examples here, but that's what this also feels like. And you've come to the realization that actually you helped me with ill intentions. I've clocked onto that now, so deuces. And I love that you're not feeling guilty about this either, because you saw right through them. You saw right through them. But anyway, let's see. Tell me about the Judgment card, please. Page of Swords. I like this. I like this. Give me one more. I need to clarify something here. There's a lot of messages coming through. Clarify the Page of Swords for me, please. Are we talking about the same person that I was just talking about? If so, give me a yes. If not, give me some context. Okay, we're not talking about the same person. This is someone completely new. Okay, I've got the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords here. To people, you may come across like you're full of yourself, that you live in your ego, that you've become cold, calculated, willing to walk away if someone breathes around you wrong, the whole thing. That's totally fine. I'm not telling you to change your ways. If this is the best way that you've found to protect yourself after being conditioned by whoever this is here, it is what it is. You continue to safeguard yourself. Also, for some of you, you're spending a lot of time online, doing nothing productive. So try to limit your time online. Try not to be so consumed by other people's opinions, because this could potentially sway you in some way, shape, or form. Also, I do have to mention, someone from the past wants to run towards you. Let me see what this is about, because the Knight of Swords. Someone wants to come to you with their ego. Let me see if this is a good thing or not. Let me see if they're coming through to mirror your energy or if they have other intentions. This is someone completely unrelated to the Queen of Pentacles that I mentioned before, okay? Let me see. Five of Pentacles. This is someone from your past, okay? They're coming in to destabilize you, to guilt trip you, to manipulate you. This could be a lover, or this could be another family member. Okay, adapt it to your reality. They're wanting to see if you're going to crack. If you're going to crack under pressure, if you're going to crack under the pretense that they're planning to come to you with. Don't let them. This is what I can say. Yeah, Seven of Cups. They want to manipulate you. They want to throw you off your game. Because you're either on the verge of throwing the towel on something here for your greater good. But then we've got the Seven of Cups here. Subconsciously, they kind of know that they can rock your world. And not in a nice way. They might want to test those waters with some sob story, with, oh, but for the sake of our history, or, oh, because we're family, you know, blood is thicker than water, blah, blah, blah. This person knows how to pull at your heartstrings. Because you're becoming so much more logical and rational now. The only way that this person can see that they can get through to you is to pull, 10 of Wands, is to pull at your heartstrings and again guilt trip you. I thought the Seven of Cups was here already, but I'd already shuffled. But yeah, the 10 of Wands still applies. Someone wants to ensure you take on their burden for them. This is someone unrelated to the Queen of Pentacles. So it could have been someone that the Queen of Pentacles sent over to you to do their dirty work for them. Be mindful of that. Four of Cups. I like this. I like this. I see you not responding emotionally. Being completely disengaged and disconnected. I like this. Good on you, Taurus. Good on you. You don't need this person to come and rock your world. Unless it's for the right reasons, which I can see is to guilt trip you, manipulate you. I don't like it. They might want to make you feel like what they're telling you, it's for your own good and that it's a blessing and all this, that, and the other. It's not. It's not. They're coming in, sweet talking, this, that, but then they ask you for a favor. A favor that you're not willing to take on. You shouldn't be willing to take on. So don't let them soften you. Because there's something that they have on you as well. Ace of Wands, exactly. Listen to your gut. Don't let them sway you. Spirit is going to back you. So be open to listening and feeling, you know, your gut instinct. When your stomach shakes, when something feels off, lean in to that whenever this interaction happens, which I can see is pretty soon. It could be over the next few days from the time that you see this. So just be mindful of that. Spirit is going to back you for as long as you're open to receiving the messages from your spirit team, your guides, your ancestors, your higher self, whoever it is that you believe in, to continue to show you the way in a way that you understand whether this is worth paying attention to or not. For as long as you continue to do that, you'll be fine. This person is the testifier that you didn't know you needed. They're coming in to test your boundaries. See if you're going to stand firm in your boundaries. So if you told me, listen, I'm not going to help you with this anymore. It's draining and you're not seeing the value in my effort. Let's just keep a distance from each other. Cool. Of course, I'm going to feel hurt and rejected and this and that. And then I come back after a few days, after I've recollected my thoughts, this and that. And I actually realize they actually did a lot for me. 1919 on my timer, as I said that. They actually did a lot for me. I took Taurus for granted. Let me go and apologize, but not because I want to genuinely apologize. I want to apologize so I could see that we could make amends, so that I can see whether I can continue to take advantage of you. So I'll come through, I'll apologize, we'll go eat something, blah, 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 because I know how to pull at your heartstrings, so I know what you're like. So I'll do whatever it is that you like that'll make you feel good. I'll apologize, and then I'll say, okay, are you willing to start this again? Whether this is a romantic connection, a friendship, a family dynamic, can we go back to how it was? You could sway and you could be like, maybe, but how is this not going to repeat itself again? Well, I don't know. Let's give it a try. And then I come back and continue to put my burdens on you. I hope this kind of made sense as to what I was trying to get at. I hope it did. But that's what the energy feels like, okay? But for as long as you stay true to your intuition, your spirit team, and whoever it is that helps you become this grounded and this rational and this detached from this toxicity, then you will be fine, okay? So continue to lean in on your faith, because that's what helped you get here, from what I can see for a lot of you. Any final messages before I close this out? Let's see. Oh wow, my leg just went numb, and I don't know why. Spirit could try and stop this person from literally walking towards you. So Spirit may try to stop them from coming towards you, because they know you could be swayed by this person. So if they contact you and they want to meet up, think twice. But yeah, and there's no reason for my leg to go numb like this. But when I tap into any energy, really, there's a lot of things that I channel, especially through my body. So smells, words, sensations. So yeah. And after this whole spiel that I just had with you, with the example of how someone can manipulate you, Spirit kind of confirmed that for as long as you're tuned in, they will try their best to stop this person from coming to you. But if you decide to give them the benefit of the doubt, you could get burned. So just think about that. Any final messages for Taurus? 2-2, as I said. Oh, 2-2-1-1, as I said that. Thank you for confirmation. Numbers 1 and 2 are significant. 10 and 20 are significant. And the 10 of Pentacles just fell out. Hold on. And as I was saying, the numbers that were of significance, the 10 of Pentacles came out. So you are destined for greatness here, for abundance, for prosperity, for health, wealth, success, in every sense of the word, not just financial. But not everyone deserves to be at your table when you get there, okay? Look at this. The Wheel of Fortune with the 10 of Pentacles. You and whoever you choose to be at the winning table, that's who's deserving. Not whoever wants to invite themselves into your table when you get to the top. Okay? Don't let yourself get swayed. See, showed up again. 7 of Cups. And with that said, that concludes your reading for today. I hope I was able to help in any way, shape or form. Let me know how it resonated in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, all of that good stuff. It's a brand new channel and I'm trying to grow it, so please help me on this journey too. If you want to learn more about me, what I do, if you want to check out my blog, check out my book, or anything else like that, all the details will be in the description below for more information about me. Once again, thank you so much for being here with me, and until next time, stay immensely blessed.